Hello friends, so welcome to this lecture on Azure Data Storage Service and its types. So before moving into the or studying the Azure storage security, we need to understand that what are the different storage types. So I'll just give an overview that what are the different types we have in case of Azure storage. So, what is Azure Data Storage basically? So, as the name suggests, Microsoft Azure Storage is a cloud storage solution which is provided by the Microsoft. Means you need to store your data something onto the cloud. Then Microsoft has one type of storage which we call it as Azure Data Storage. Right. So, Azure Data Storage from Microsoft is a highly scalable storage solution for, for objects or for files, messages, tables, and which is non-relational. So I'll explain that in a moment. So when we say that highly available, it is like Microsoft or Azure storage ensures that whatever the customer data is lying in their data centers is safe and is available in case of hardware failures or in case of natural disasters. And Azure also provides option for the customers so that they can replicate their data across their data centers or geographical regions. And the another thing is like you know your Azure storage can be accessed from anywhere in the world using your HTTP or HTTPS. So it is like we have in AWS S3 storage, simple storage. It is like it is like same like you are accessing the storage over the SS3, this HTTP or HTTPS. In addition to that, there are other ways as well to access your Azure storage. Like one is through the Azure portal and other is through the Storage Explorer, which is a tool provided by the you can say Microsoft. So Storage Explorer is a visual tool that one can download on your local system, and which again then you can connect to your subscription and use it to access your storage. And apart from that, it can be accessed using the any programming languages which is of your choice. And in addition to that, Azure Storage additionally supports scripting in case of your PowerShell as well as CLI. So this is just about the Azure storage. Now, you know, I'll not go into the details. You have the options like LRS, ZRS, locally redundant, zone redundant, geo redundant. So I would recommend that. Okay, you can, if you're not aware about that, then it would always be good to follow the Microsoft website to study about the different replication options. But what we'll cover in this lecture is what are the different storage types we have when we study about the storage account. So the first one we have is the what we call it as blob storage. So this is a data service designed for basically handling huge amount of unstructured data and is ideal for data like storing images, videos, audios, your backup files, log files, or any other large files. And it is globally accessible using the HTTPS from the Azure portal, or you can also access using the REST APIs PowerShell. In case of blob storage also you have different options the customers can use the the hot method, cool method, or archival, right? So hot is like for most frequent, and then cool is for which is lesser expensive than hot, and archival is you know the data for assessing the data which does not change much, right, for long-term storage. So these are the different options you have in case of blob storage as well. Now we have is the next one is file storage. So this file storage is basically used to store uh, highly available files which are accessed over the SMB protocol, which is basically your server message block is basically for storing the files and directories, right? And this basically SMB allows multiple VMs to access, read, write, or uh, you know or access files to the this particular directory, right? And you know like with the other options we have, this you can also access it from the HTTPS. So, it is really beneficial for the application, which are using the Azure file services storage, and they are easy to migrate to Azure. And the third option we have is the queue storage. So queue, like the name suggests, basically it is used to store and retrieve hundreds or millions of messages, and each can be size up to 64 KB. So, there are different applications wherein, some of the messages needs to be queued and then, forwarded to other applications. So basically used in the decoupling of application. So that is the another storage option which is provided by the Azure is queue storage. And the last one we have is the table storage, which is ideal for the structured NoSQL data, right? So, this particular data service, stores the NoSQL data with, with the schemaless kind of a design, you can say. And this particular data, in this case, it may contain number of tables, and it depend on the storage account limit. So, this particular table storage can be used to serve various web application, right? And as the application scale or evolve, this really beneficial for the application. And in this case, user need not to write the complex queries like with the joins, foreign keys, or stored procedures. So, this is very good for for the applications or application serving web traffic. And just when I FIA, this Azure table storage service is now the part of the Cosmos DB, which is really good, which provides the a kind of a global distribution. So in this lecture, a quick recap, we covered that, okay, what is basic about the Azure data service, data storage, and what are the different storage types like blob, file, queue, and the table. So this is it, friends, in this lecture. Thank you for watching this lecture. Meet you in the next lecture.